What's happening? You got the Retro Gaming Hippie coming at you with yet another pickup video of random items that I've picked up here in the last few weeks. Whether it's on Facebook Marketplace, some local folks up here that I've made contact with, a thrift store, a garage sale, or even eBay sometimes when it's something I really want. So without further ado, we're going to start off with video games. So we're going Nintendo 64, which is something I didn't play a lot of at all. It just really wasn't in my time frame. I'm not a big fan of the system, to be honest with you. This is the one game, though, that I did play a lot of. It's a style that I love, which is real-time strategy, and you don't find a lot of them on the console, but they had StarCraft 64, and I did play a fair amount of this back then, and it's a pretty good conversion for the console. The game, of course, it doesn't beat the computer, but I don't have a computer to play it on. And then they also had GoldenEye, which everybody loves, and it's always a good game to have in your collection. And so $30 for those two games. That was a really fantastic deal for either one of them. And then I looked on Facebook Marketplace and asked these folks if they would ship here fairly locally, because they were about 200-300 miles away, and they said sure they would. And it's my favorite thing to collect, which is wrestling, but something I didn't know existed. And they are not Muscle. They're AWA, which was a great wrestling organization back then. Mini Mashers. They are styled much like Muscle, but they're just crafted after the wrestlers at that time. And there were 7 of them in here. In really good little condition, and I like how there's multi-colors of them. 7 little mini mashers, and since they were shipping, I said, you know, I've been in this X-Men kind of vibe lately with the board game I got last time. So they had 17 of these little die-cast X-Men figures as well for $35. So for $70 shipped, I got both of these items. These little die-casts were released, I think, around 1994 by Toy Biz. They do move their arms and stuff, and I won't show you them all because I don't like to make these videos too long, but they look really nice, I think. And the X-Men is really cool. And then last but not least, it was a Facebook Marketplace once again that was nearby, so I drove out to it. It was a lot of video game stuff. I'm not going to show you it all, kind of brush over it really quick. I'll only show you a few items because it would take too long, but they were listed for $200. They had an original Nintendo, a PlayStation 1 Mini, much like the two that I got on my last pick video I showed you. A Nintendo Wii, a PlayStation 2, if I didn't already say it. I think I did already say that. Yeah. And yeah, that was it as far as systems go. And in terms of games, they had about 12 Nintendo games, fairly common, all your Marios, a Mega Man 3, and a couple other just kind of random ones in there that are good games, but nothing extremely valuable. There's about 40 loose PlayStation 2 and 1 games, or 50 with their manuals, but they are loose. Some good titles, but nothing to blow your socks off. About every Spyro game, and a lot of Crash Bandicoots, probably almost all of those. And then the Wii system, there's about 30 loose Wii games. Both your sports resorts, Mario Party 8, Mario Kart Wii, and then a bunch of random ones in terms of what people think are valuable. And then a bunch of GameCube games, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Double Dash, Super Mario Sunshine. Like I said, all the games are loose, but with their instructions, and all are in pretty good shape. We're not sure if the systems work, but they probably do. That's what they said they've been in storage. There were lots of cords, extra power supplies, controllers up the yin-yang. So a large lot of stuff for $200. 2 Guitar Hero guitars, which I don't know anything about those. Wii's a little too new for me. A DJ Scratch It station as well. Just a lot of cool stuff. For $200 is what she was asking. I took a look at it all and whatnot, and long story short, I ended up giving her $350. I think it's more than fair with a few things that I probably will keep, which isn't a whole lot of things, but I'm going to keep some things. I can still probably make profit from it, and she got, more than she was expecting, and maybe down the road when she finds more stuff in her storage she wants to get rid of that are age-related, she'll reach out to me. So some of the highlights from it: one, a GameCube Orange Spice controller. Which is unfortunately this piece is broken off or missing or whatever, but you can get replacements for it. But Orange Spice is a controller I don't have for the GameCube, color-wise, and now I do. The Orange Spice GameCube you see out there is either reshelled or it's from Japan. They didn't release an Orange Spice system, as far as I know, in the U.S., just the controller. Now, I don't know anything about these Skylanders or Infinity, which were the other little figurines in there, but I just thought this bag was really cool. Because the idea is you got these little figures you put on a platform to combat with. I can see kids on their Wii going to their friend's house for a sleepover, loading up their Skylanders, which this thing has a bunch of Skylanders in it, and having a little sleepover with a friend. And last but not least, it's that PS1 Mini, but it also has this really cool case. Now, this case is fitting a controller, the hookups, the PlayStation 1 Mini itself. And I just love the mini consoles, the fact that they save so much space, and I really like having the accessibility of just carrying it. Look how tiny this is. It's like a little camera case, but slightly bigger. And that, like I said, the whole lot, she was asking $200 originally. She didn't post pictures of the games originally when it popped up, and I asked, did you have games too? She said yes. I said, yeah, I'll come out and take a look. And then once I saw everything, I was like, yeah, I'll give you, $350. And I think that's fair on both ends for what I'm going to keep and what I can probably get rid of through trading or reselling. So there's some pickups from the last few weeks. You got the Retro Gaming Hippie. Remember, I don't buy nostalgia because I am nostalgia. Y'all take care.